Oh, who was that? Oh, Fury's gone. Bye bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you though, because then I'd be stupid. Oh man, it feels good. Feels good to get that card out of the format. And get that deck out of the format too. Goddamn. That was annoying to play against. It actually wasn't that bad. If they didn't have a turn one grief, where I felt like our deck was favored, it was still kind of rough if the scam player knew when to be casting Fury, but most of them didn't know when to be casting the Fury. But very happy with the bannings today. Happy for the Pioneer bannings and unbannings. I've never played with Smuggler's Copter before, but that card shot up from $1 to like $20. So it's probably pretty good. Or it's probably just hype all around the card, which happens. Something gets unbanned, price goes all the way up, and then it goes back down after a few days. Now let's see. Do we want to change anything? Elven Chorus. I mean, this was mainly for scam. I guess it's still fine to like mono black coffers, but I don't know what else we would need this for. Spike Feeder main could also be changed out. We could throw Endurance back in instead of Spike Feeder if we're gonna be expecting more Murktide, more Living End. Then Endurance in the main would make sense again. Just one, I don't think two, because we have the Cauldrons. But I don't know. There's lots of stuff we could do. All very exciting. Spike Feeder is still decent versus Rhinos, but like really only in game one. Oh, train. I don't know. I think Zulaport stays because the One Ring is probably going to come up a lot more. So I think it's fine to keep Zulaport in. Fulminator Mage is good for Tron. These are still fine for Cascade. I actually like Soulless Jailer a lot more now because of Tishana's Tidebinder. Chalice is a triggered ability. Soulless Jailer is just an ability, so they can't. It's like they can't even cast the spell, so there's no trigger. So I do like Soulless Jailer for that. These three can all be swapped out as you feel. Actually, I don't think we need Legion's End anymore. Legion's End was... I mean, it's good for Rhinos. I don't know, it's close. It's like... It was mainly for Scam and for Rhinos, but maybe we want Fatal Push instead because it's half the mana cost. Like, Legions, if they have Rhinos, this gets rid of all of them if it resolves, but it's 2 mana, it's... Like, that's half the cost, or it's double the cost of Fatal Push, and it's also a sorcery, but it can take out multiple if it resolves, so I don't know. I think Legion's End is good for the near future, just for Rhinos. We can keep it in. Yeah. Elven Chorus. I don't know, I love the card. It's the song of our people. Maybe we need more force. Oh no, I mean, we have Terra Sunder. Is Shielded not good anymore? No, Shielded's still good. There's still gonna be the One Ring. I mean, you lose equity on Bean matchup because Bean no longer exists. But I think the main reason why people were putting Shieldred in their deck in the first place was because of the One Ring. So I think more ring decks are going to be coming back now that the beans are gone. So I think it's okay to still have her in the main board, at least for now, until we see how the format shakes out. But it's too early to say, oh, let's make this change, this change, because this. We gotta let the format settle for a couple days. Get a couple leagues in, and feel what the game's all about. So you know what? Let's just get into it. Let's just jump in. I I think so. I'm not going to be streaming as much this week and next week because I need to practice for Atlanta. So I think this might be my only stream this week, and then I'll upload some of my streams onto YouTube because I need to practice online and also in paper with Pioneer just for the upcoming tournament. Because I got my plane ticket and everything and ready to go, but then the ban list came out and they unbanned the copter, right? So the Pioneer's all over the place right now. I need to kind of hone in on that a little bit and figure it out, at least for the next 2 weeks. Oh. All right, we are here. They are mulling to 6. We lost the die roll. We're on the draw. We do have... I mean, it's a little bit slow on the draw, but I think we could try it. Like, we could go tap land, and then we next turn play Wall of Roots or Bowmasters, depending. And they're also mulling. They're on a mull to 5 right now. So I want to assume that we're up against Tron, maybe? Cross visual. Bets to be on the watch for Amulet Titan to be on top beside Yawg. I don't think Amulet Titan is going to, because Yawgmoth is good against Amulet Titan, and Rhinos is good against Amulet Titan, and Rhinos just got Tidebinder, which shuts down their amulets. So I don't know. Maybe, I mean, it definitely moves up a little bit, right? Because Scam is gone, but we'll see. I think, in my opinion, so Rhinos obviously gets better. Oh, Burn, maybe? Burn, maybe? Oh no, that where it gets Boros initiative, okay. Did I sign up for Pioneer? This deck can be quite scary. Swamp is cool, but we're gonna just play this out first. Play the Brood Pit. And then yield to the turn. Yeah, we play 4 defense grid. What the hell did that card do again? Defense grid. It's like a spell costs 2 more, right? Each spell costs 3 more to cast except during its controller's turn. Because now we play 4 grid. What deck plays that? There's the Rebirth. Now this is they're gonna go for big thing. Amulet, really? Amulet Titan plays that, okay. Alrighty. Well, I didn't know I was gonna be playing Pioneer today. So they have 1 card left in their hand. They have a lot of damage on board. They have 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? They have 12. They have 12 damage on board, but we do have good blockers here. We're going to be just playing out our Wall of Roots, I think, and then also our Yawgmoth, and then just going to go to blocking duty. Yep. Opponent's swinging all in. I am blocking that 100% of the time. Just block here and here just to absorb some damage. It's going to stop Cascade from Rhino. Ah, that makes sense. Is it not better to play just a Damping Sphere? Wait, how much is that card? Defense, is it 3 mana? Defense Sphere is 2. Oh, isn't Damping Sphere also 2? Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. That is better. Well, no, yeah, I guess it is. I guess it stops the... Well, Damping Sphere is like whenever... Damping Sphere doesn't have like the turn restriction. Atlas Retro, hello, hello. As well as Evoke Elementals. Oh, that's true. Okay, so let's see here. We can go for like a... Let me think here. We have 1, 2, 3 mana, so we can go... Oh, excuse me, I'm on my upkeep. Alright, we have 4 mana now. So we can go... Bowmasters is actually quite good here. So we can play Grist and start plussing. But then we can only play 1 Bowmasters. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. So we can go here, 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 play Grist. Damping Sphere also kills... Oh, wait, what? It does? Oh, it does. It does. You're right. My bad. Reading the card explains the card. Alright, milled over Agatha's. It's good. Oh! Cross visual. Thank you. Appreciate you. No, that's right. I forgot that Damping Sphere also has that other line of text. Draw. Oh, I should have. My bad. I've been playing too much Pioneer, and I look at the board state, and I'm like, okay, it's Boros Convoke. I'm playing Pioneer. I don't have Bowmasters in this format. I should have played Bowmasters there, obviously, to punish their draw. They're just going all out. Okay. So, flashing Bowmasters before. The other day I was testing with friends. I lost 5 times in a row versus Burn. How can we win? Burn is not that bad. Hold on. Let me go to blocks here and figure out what I'm doing. Just ping here. No, I want to keep my wall alive. So just ping one of these. And go to blocks, we just block here, here. Oops, not there. Here, here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Burn is kind of a tricky matchup. If they have spells that just go all face, it is kind of hard to play through that. Okay, Shieldred's interesting. Fortunately, I think that's still fine. I can down tick. Take out something, or I could just plus. I think I'm just gonna plus. I think the wall has served its purpose. And then now we can go for big Shieldred, start gaining some life here. So yeah, if Burn has like just a bunch of go face spells, it's very hard for us to win. But if they get a hand that has a bunch of creatures, then it's easier for us to kind of stabilize and figure out a board plan. Oh, okay. Did not expect them to play that card. Oh, hey Horizon, thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see, are we dead? I don't think so. If we block here, we block the 5, obviously. Flowering in the white tree, okay. I think we're fine. I mean, we're gonna lose our board, but we have Grist and also 2 things. Celebration of Fury! It's gone! No more Fury! Deet, 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 deet. Always yield. Cool. So I think we can't afford to play Cauldron just yet. Well, could we? Let me think. So if we play Cauldron, play Halfling, exile Wall of Roots, and then plus. Well, let's start by plussing here, because we're definitely going to be doing that. Oh, Spike Feeder's quite good. So do I want to just do that then? Okay, I think I want to do that. So we'll go for Soul Cauldron, and then we're going to play Halfling. And we can just exile the Spike Feeder right now. Just put the counter on the insect token. I should have put it on the Halfling, my bad. And then we should be okay from here. As long as they don't have like another pump spell. Okay, that's fine because they can't attack. That's fine. We're gonna just block here and then gain some life. This flowering the white tree is quite annoying. Knowledge educates 1/1. Okay. Takanuma's cool. Oh! Old Ways Drake. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So, I think we still have to just keep plussing here. Just plus there. Need to make more bodies. Core of Calling, kind of wanted that one. We'll play that, and then what else can we exile here? What do I want to put the counter on? I guess I'll put the counter on the Halfling this time, so we can block profitably. Let's exile a Wall of Roots. And then if we ever get an Undying creature, then we can just go infinite. And then we should be okay. We can also gain 4 life here from the Bowmasters, which is going to be nice. Yeah, full send? Yes, sir. Alright, so let's flash in the Bowmasters. Let's just ping one of those. And then we can also ping the other one. I think I want to do that, and then I will move a counter here. We can go to blocks. Let's just block, chump block there, block there. They have 1 card in hand. We're going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can block here and then block here. Be fine. Move a counter here to gain some life. Now we should be Gucci after this. They're just dead on board, right? Because they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they have a fetch line. Okay. Alright, they know. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Legion's End is going to be kind of goated in this matchup. Let's do this. I don't have a sideboard guide for Convoke, but we can kind of pretend that's Prowess. I guess we can pretend that it's Burn. Bring in this. I think that's fine. I don't think we need to bring in too much artifact hate. I think it's fine just like this. Hello, hello, Lumberjacks. I'm doing good. How you doing? Oh, it's such a great day today. You know what happened today? I'm sure you already know. You were in the Discord. I don't think we need Soul Cauldrons here. We can just dump them. It was good that game, but I don't think they're essential. They're not really, like, we drew an extra one, so it's like we don't really want that in our hand. Take those out, and then we can just probably take out one. Probably an Ignoble Hierarch. And the rest is Gucci. They're mulling to 6. I think this is okay. $17. What you got? Thrabin Expector, sure. Ornithopter, sure. Ooh, very nice pickup. So we don't really need to be playing Halfling right now, because there's nothing that we're going to be playing on 3 unless we draw into something. So I think it's fine to just go Fatal Push right now. Take out the Thraben Inspector. And pass the turn. Esper Sentinel, sure. Epicure, sure. They have 1 card in hand, so we can assume it's just a Convoke creature. Of course, we are like Ewok, we beat Darth Vader. Oh yeah, true. We can just play out the Halfling here. And then I guess you can just fetch. Not right now, but later. that sound? Is that my music? I can't tell if it's a song. I'm gonna change this song. Alright, that one, I didn't want them to have that one. That one's a little bit harder to deal with because it makes the creatures a bit bigger, but at least they don't get to draw more. I forgot to fetch, even though that's literally what I said I was gonna do. It's fine, we can fetch now. Just get a basic. I got too distracted by there was like a scratching sound of that song, and it made me like really uncomfortable. I don't like it. Our opponent does not want us fetching. Okay, we'll get a forest here. We'll play out Blooming Marsh, and then we'll just play out the old man himself. No need to do anything just yet. We can just block the Esper Sentinel since it's a human. It should be good. If they swing out with that. They might not. Oh! Oh, they drew another Convoke spell? Okay. Okay, it's pretty good. It's also a human, though. Gets chump blocked by Yawgmoth. So let's see what they add to hand. The things that they can add into their hand in Modern are scarier than Pioneer, but those ones aren't especially scary. Aren't particularly scary. I could block this. But I kind of want to save my blocker. I want to save my thing next turn for it to block, so I think I'm not going to right now. Okay, we need to stop drawing lands. I'll just play the Mire here, and then we can just hold up Cord. We will let them draw a card, unfortunately, but that's what we have to do. I might just Cord for 1 before block, so we can just get a Yawgmoth. I think I like that. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I think I am just gonna go for a Yawgmoth here. It's unfortunate because we have to let them draw a card, but I think it's still fine. Yawgmoth. Could have also gotten Hapatra. Actually, that was better. That was better for me to just get Hapatra. We can just play Yawgmoth here. We will go to blocks. So let's block here. Let's block here and then block here. Let's block the vampire. And then we can save the halfling by doing this. We can just sacrifice here the Yawgmoth. Always yield. Always yield. Drew another land. Love it. And then we just go to damage. That's fine. Sure. Sure. This makes me think that they have a Imodanes in hand, or one of like a Bushwhacker. Okay, that's nice. Life gain at least. Let's see. I think I just play this, then play out the Haywire Might. I don't think I'm going to use it to do anything, to exile anything. I just want to use it as a blocker. So we'll just pass the turn here. We can also proliferate next turn, which is what I think I'll do. I don't think I'm going to reset my Yawgmoth because her life is getting a little bit low. We'll see what happens. I might. See what they got. We know that they have an Esper Sentinel in hand and they have mystery cards. One, two. All right, well, that card is annoying, but not really because we can exile it. So we can either Beseiju or we could... I think I want to Beseiju because then I want to just sacrifice my Haywire Might to put counters on things and proliferate. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go 2 blocks. So we're just going to block here, block here. Let's see. Block here. Yeah, block here and then block here. So I'll do it like this. We will discard Beseiju, target that thing. Wonder how the deck will evolve with new meta. Probably just the sideboard. Most likely just the sideboard. I mean, the one-ofs might be different too. Okay, so then now we can go pay a life. Target on the Knight Errant. Sacrifice the Haywire Might. Always yield. Drew another land. Okay. Okay. And then we still want to keep the Halfling around, so then we can just go here, here, proliferate. And then we can just go here and here. It should be good. Cool. Then we can use this to draw a card. Okay, now, of course, we needed more of those. We needed more lands. Give me another one. Okay. I want another land. I didn't want that card. This is better, obviously. Play that. Just play out the Twilight Mire as it's the only one that does not hurt us. And then we're still just going to be on the defense here. I can't draw because I proliferated my Yawgmoth. So I would have to sacrifice both my Halfling. And I would have to sack Strangleroot Geist and then sack my Halfling to reset one of them. But it's not really what we're in the market for right now. Another Flowering, okay. It's a little annoying, but not the end of the world, sure. Alrighty, so we can make this into a 4/4 and then proliferate it to a 3/3. So we can take this out. So let's sacrifice here, Strangleroot. Always yield. Chord is excellent. So with Chord, I think we can win. So we just move to blocks. Move to blocks, proliferate, and then Chord. Yeah. So let's go to blocks. This is gonna be a 3. Just making sure that I'm doing all my math right. So we'll just do there. We're gonna take 2, and then we can do here and here, and then we do okay, and then we go double black and then filter here. We proliferate again. Discard the tomb. And we can put a counter there. Counter here. Counter here. I guess it makes it awkward. I don't have to put a counter there. I could just put a counter on the Strangleroot Geist. But then we can't reset. Oh, it makes it a little bit awkward. I think it's fine. I think we can win this game just by going over the top. And then put a counter here. I mean, they're at 9. Like, they're not really at a healthy life state either. But we can just win next turn. Yeah, I can just kill their Esper Sentinel and proliferate. That's fine. So let's move to our turn. Let's just go sacrifice here, there. And then we can just play out. I mean, we can play out the thing. It doesn't matter. We'll just proliferate. Filter, discard a card, proliferate. Here, 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 here. Done. And then we can just swing. 1, 2, 3. Wah. There we go. Nice. Boros Convoke, go back to Pioneer. Get out of here. It can be scary though. They can go off really fast, especially if they have the Bushwhacker. All right, game number 2 here. We lost a die roll. We're not going to be on the play. It's okay. They choose to play first. What does our hand look like? Little awkward. We do have 2 mana. They're mulling to 6. I think it's okay. A little risky. I don't like having 2 of our 1-ofs in our hand. But on the blind, if they're mulling to 6, I think this is fine. Okay. Oh, it's Coffers. Okay. Okay, so that land makes it a bit easier, because then we can go Yawgmoth on 1 and then Bowmasters on 2 instead of just doing nothing on 1. So yeah, we can play out the Forest, play out the Yawgmoth. Field of Ruin. Yeah, it's Coffers. Wait, you're not playing Dryad? Nope. What? Okay. Fatal Push my Yawgmoth? Sure. Do they have another Fatal Push? Are they gonna double Fatal Push my Yawgmoth? Oh, Cling to Dust. Oh, sure, dude. You got it. Yeah, no, Half Taco. I'm playing this card in my hand instead. I'm playing Hagara Mauling. In my experience, this card has been a lot better than Dryad. I mean, so, okay, I wouldn't say better. Excuse me. I like the versatility of Hagara. I like having a starting hand that I can keep with Mauling, where I wouldn't be able to keep with Dried Arbor, if that makes sense. Because there's been many times where I have a hand, right, that has 2 lands in it, and because one of them is Dried Arbor, it's unkeepable. However, with Hagara Mauling instead, it's a tap land, yes, but there's a lot more 2-land hands that you can keep now that if it was Dried where you wouldn't be able to keep. We're not going to flash in Bowmasters here, because I'm assuming they might have a Bowmasters as well. We're just going to play this tapped, and then I think we can just play... Let's see, we can play Strangleroot Geist, we can just do nothing. I think I want to play Strangleroot Geist. It incentivizes them to Bowmaster, and then if they do, we can just Bowmaster them. They're gonna Field of Root? Sure, dude. We can just get our other forest here. And then if they have a ring next turn, we can punish them with the Bowmasters on the following turn. Ooh. Okay. Looks like we're both playing tap lands. Ooh, another one. Yeah. Yeah. They have 3 cards in hand. I kind of want to go on the beatdown. Y'all got a hell of a lot better at post bans. Yes, sir. Yes, they did. Yes, we did. We take those. But Bowmasters. Oh, Shieldred's Edict. Sure. I wouldn't say we're the best deck. I don't think so. How can we be the best deck in the format when Rhinos beats us? Like, does Rhinos have a better matchup? Like, does Rhinos have a worse matchup spread than us? Ooh, that's pretty scary. They have 2 cards in hand, though. Are you back to playing Cutthroat? I've been on Cutthroat for a while. Fatal, sure. Okay. They have one card in hand. I think they're just going to cling to dust. Probably. Oh, no? Alright, cool. Alright, there's our land. So we can play Yawgmoth. Rune Core, hello, hello. Coffers broken with madness and other mechanics at the time. Okay, I see. Let's play Yawgmoth before. They have one card in hand. They can't turn on Fatal Push right now. They have a whole buttload of mana, but they only have one card in hand. They do have a Cling to Dust, though, in the graveyard, so we have to be careful of that when we're sacrificing our creature. Land, sure. Land. Okay, so they have something? Sure. Take a gander at my hand. What would you like? Probably the Cutthroat. Might take Bowmasters. It might take anything. My messages are coming in really late. Oh, I see. I'm like, yeah. I saw your message, Taco. I'm like, yeah, that's a thing that happened. Oh, is everyone's messages getting delayed? I shouldn't have any delay. There's a huge delay between stream and chat right now? Oh, shoot. Yeah, that would make sense. Run core, hello. Oh, God, okay. How do I fix that? Tell me in 20 minutes when you get this message. Alright, they have no cards in hand. But we do have to be careful of the Cling to Dust. They're just gonna do that now. Sure. How much is Cling to Dust? Oh, they already exiled everything. I got to play it exactly one FNM after building it before it got banned. The deck was called You Are Scissors and it used its soul artifact. Fun fact, Installing Copter makes permanently a 5/5 creature. Okay. That's pretty good. So is that deck gonna be... But like, with how Pioneer has evolved, is that deck still going to be like viable, do you think? Or do you think it's like not quite there anymore? Let's see here. They're 15. We put them down to 5. So they take 10. I'm trying to do math. So they take 10, and then next turn we flash in Bowmasters. If we double proliferate, can we kill them? So they have one card in hand. If we go 5, and then play Bowmasters end step, proliferate. They go to 9, and then we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll have exactly lethal if we do that. So, go to combat. Assuming that they don't have anything. Do that, play out the land, and then we can pass the turn. You gotta do the calculations in your head sometimes. Thinking. Will I kill my opponent this turn? So we have to fade one draw, but if we do, then we can kill them if they pass back and they have nothing. Oh. Okay, they drew another Coffers. Because then we're gonna end step ping them and we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can proliferate the token and the String Rootgeist. Okay, they're activating. 7, 12. It's a walking ballista? Oh, it's a march. It's a march. Okay. That's what it is. I'm like, what the fuck is this? No? Did they just read that the card's an instant or something, or what? You're not gonna play Dryad, play it as a 0-drop, not going... If you're going to play Dryad, play it as a 0-drop creature, not a land or 0.5 land. Well, no, you didn't understand what I was saying. If you're gonna play as a 0-drop creature, not as a land. Well, that's what I'm saying. It makes our hands. If you have a 7-card hand, let me visualize this for you. If you have a 7-card hand, right? Let's say it's a really good 7, and 2 of those cards are a land and Dryad Arbor. You can't keep that hand. Most of the time, in most matchups, you can't keep that hand. However, with Hagara Mauling, you can now keep hands like that. It makes your hands a little slower, yes, but it makes it a lot safer to keep a hand like that. That's what I'm saying. Of course, obviously, I don't want to be playing Dryad Arbor as a land, right? But I'm saying in situations where we have hands like that, I think I like Hagara Mauling more. I do love Dryad Arbor too. I love being able to fetch for Dryad Arbor, but that's what I mean. So now that we know that they have a March in their hand, I'm just gonna go to combat here, I think. I'm gonna do it on upkeep. Okay. That's really annoying. It's gonna buy them a lot of time. Unfortunately, there's no way for us to remove this, so probably just want to reset here and draw more cards, so sacrifice here. And sacrifice here. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's annoying, but it's whatever. Then we could just play... I mean, yeah, now we have combo. We just play Yawgmoth, and then we play Yawgmoth number 2. I guess we are 1 mana off. Oh, we have the Zulaport in the graveyard. Oh, yeah. I do want to draw more cards here, though. You want to see this for at least 5 minutes, most likely, but there's 5-minute delay. Restarting the stream? Okay. I'll do that after this game. I think I'm just going to get in here with the Strangleroot Geist and then hold up Cord. Just in case they slam like a ring. Guess I'll just fetch now. We can play out the Halfling. Yeah, I can't go for Zulaport because it's in my graveyard. That's annoying. Target here, sacrifice here. Not the end of the world also, we can draw out of this. Target here, sacrifice here. Oh, there's a Patra. Okay, nice. So then we can just go get a Shielded of our own, right? And then we just kill them. Yeah, okay, it's fine. And we can also just get Grist. So no need to Cord for anything here. I think stream is finally caught back up, right? I don't know, you tell me. I hope so. So let's see, they have 21 life. I guess getting our own Shielder doesn't kill them. I think we just get Grist here. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. Still delay, okay. Sacrifice here. Target here. And then we can play the Queen. Don't want to play too hard into a sweeper, so I don't think I'm gonna play out my whole hand here, but I'll just sacrifice here. The seems fixed now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Well, welcome. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Target here, sacrifice here. We can play that, and then we'll just go to combat. Swing here, swing here. Actually, let's play out the other grist. I think we're fine to do that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Didn't mean to do that. Play out the other grist. Keep the new one. Plus there. Pass the turn. Yeah, going back to earlier, I do think we have a better match than Rhinos. Okay, then that makes sense. All right, their opponent is just drawing heater after heater, apparently. Sure. Can I get... No, we can't court here. 1, 2, 3. Well, can we? Can I court for 4? Actually, that's fine, so that you get protection, yeah. So, hold on. I want to make sure that we don't die. So... Reset here, make another thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we will. So, let's... Target here. Sacrifice here. Hello, hello. Oh my god, my cat. Stop freaking out. Opponent said, be right back. Okay. Baby. Alright, now I can look at chat for a little bit. But I was thinking Rhinos that bad. Certainly not good, but it's like 60-40. I don't know if it's 60-40, dude. It doesn't feel like that when I play it. It feels really hard. Even with, like, Fury wasn't even an issue. Fury was not even a... Fury was just extra... It was just icing on top of the cake for the Rhinos matchup, but it wasn't even... That's not even why the Rhinos matchup is bad. Just everything else that they have. Rhinos is hated out a lot by sideboard cards. Oh, in other matchups, sure. Lampicus, hello, hello. How you doing? I can control space-time magic. Woo. Well, I don't know if you guys heard the other stuff I was saying, because I was replying to most of the chat. I don't know if, like, I got cut off, or if it jumped ahead and it skipped what I was saying, but let me know. Well, let me know if that happened. It looks like our opponent's back. So, okay. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then we just sacrifice one more time. Just target here, sacrifice here. And then we can chord here. Very delayed. Okay, cool. Shelly. I think I'm just gonna target here, sacrifice here. Start us off. Just to gain a little bit of life, you know. Target here, sacrifice here. Just want to be a little healthier. And they're okay, so that's fine. They can do with their thing. We'll just target our shielded with the Bowmaster trigger. What are you crying about, bro? I'm gonna pet you. Sacrifices a planeswalker. This guy. Sure. We do got that Soul Cauldron. So we obviously have a lot of options here. I think... Is it better to hit the Coffers or is it better to hit the Urborg? Probably the Coffers, right? Let's just play the Cauldron first. Let's exile Grist. Let's just put a counter on Yawgmoth. Always yield. Let's plus. 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 Play this. Play another Undying creature. Again, they're not going to surrender if we do that, so I don't want to do that. That would obviously be ideal, but I think we're fine. We have a Shieldred in play. We have a bunch of game objects in play. We just need to pass the turn and hope they don't have anything. I'm just going to go for one of the Coffers here. Like, we're in a really good position. I think we could just pass here. We have lethal on board. We just have to dodge whatever they draw here. Ah! Okay, nice. Cool. Give me 1 second. My cat's being a baby. I think he wants food. What do you want? What do you... Oh, okay. Back. Alright, so I hope... Am I all caught up now? Is everything good? Do I need to restart anything with the stream? So let's bring in Haywire Might. 2 Fulminator. 2 Elven Chorus and Terra Sunder. And take out 2 Wall. 2 Wolf. 1 Cord. Probably Spike Feeder. I don't think we need Spike Feeder in this matchup. I'm still trying to relearn the deck. I last played when Gerald's Best Swords in the main board. Oh, I miss Gerald so bad. I wish we could play Gerald. Alright, let's see what we got here. They're starting with 7. This is a really slow hand. I think we're going to mulligan. This is a little better. I guess we'll keep this. Question is, do we want to put back Haywire Might? I think we can put back the Haywire Might. Or one of the Grists. The thing is, we're not going to be playing Haywire Might on turn 1. I think it's better if they have discard. I think it's better to have 2 Grist. Oh, and we had it the whole time. They're probably just going to remove it, but it's a nice thing to play on turn 1. Oh, okay, it survived. The opponent accidentally skipped through their main phase. Demo field, sure. This is Edict. Ah, Cursed Totem. That's what I was worried about, but it's not the end of the world. We do have the... Well, we have that too. So, I kind of want to activate it on their turn. It's brutal that it turns off mana abilities too. So, I think we're going to hold on to the Boseiju. We're just going to play out the Peat land. We'll just attack with the Halfling, and then we can either Boseiju or Terra Sunder the totem. Probably Terra Sunder. Thoughtseize. Okay, so yeah, now we'll cast Terra Sunder. This is the reason why I wanted to keep 2. I accidentally tapped there. Wrong. This is the reason why I wanted to keep 2 of the Grist in my hand, because they're mono black deck. They're going to be playing lots of Thoughtseize effects. They took the Strangleroot? Okay, so that means that they have a Shield's Edict in their hand. Or... Okay. So they probably do, but they're just going to do it on their turn, I guess? Ooh. Because we drew that, I'm just going to play this instead. So, because then we can hold on to the Boseiju for a land. Like a Coffers. Just play out Grist. What did we mill? What did we mill? They're floating a mana? Oh, sure. Okay, you got it. What are you doing? I don't know, really weird. I mill over a land, sure. In response to your Grist activation, I will cling to dust. Random thing in your graveyard. Thank you. Alright, so we can blow up the Cabal Coffers on our turn. Assuming Grist doesn't die. I mean, we still can, but if we do, then it's going to kind of suck not playing anything. This looks like an Edict. No, okay, well. I would like to use the Demolition Field ability, yes. Just get a Forest. Ooh, I wish I could do it now, but unfortunately, Boseiju only counts creature legendaries, not Planeswalker. So we're going to get another turn here with Grist, which is good. We can play this out. Let's start by going to combat first. I guess they do have some things they can do at instant speed with the Coffer mana, so I guess I'll just Boseiju now. One ring? Leyline of the Void, you got it. Dashtor, hello. Dutch Scamp, have you played anybody coping with red-black mid-range? Not yet. We're looking forward to that one, though. So we're going to fetch here to just get an Overgrown Tomb. We can go to our turn. Got a Swamp, sure. We could draw now. I guess we can. Let me think. Yeah, let's draw. See what we get. Damn it. Okay. I'm like, though, I was literally thinking to myself, well, if Yawgmoth is drawn, this is bad, but anything else is fine. And okay, at least we knew he's on top of our deck. So plus again here, another Boseiju. We kind of wanted that one, but we're okay for right now. Swing in there for 2. They have nothing. That's interesting. Strangleroot Geist is cool. I think I want to go to combat first to force interaction before playing out Yawgmoth, because they could be holding up like a Fatal Push here. Or Bowmasters. Okay. So they could still have a Fatal Push here. Do I want to play around that? Okay, nope, never mind. I'm not playing around that. They're blocking with both. Wow, okay. Aggressive. So then we can plus here. Build over a Twilight Mire. I guess we can play out Yawgmoth. Just in case they have a Thoughtseize effect. Damnation. Okay. Just pay a life to draw a card. It's a good one. Still doing pretty good here in the face of a Leyline. Again, Leyline's not the end of the world. I'm so surprised they didn't take either of our Grists. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness! What was that? What did we mill over? Double Grist, baby. Hey. Grist coming in clutch. Always when we need it. Very nice. Good lord. My goodness gracious. Oh. Double-digit loyalty counter on Grist? Yes, sir. We take those. Not gonna flash in the Bowmasters here because we want to like punish them with a ring or with a Bowmaster of our own. Pendelhaven is an extremely good draw. Just go back to combat here. Well, would you look at that? The way they're pausing here makes me think that they have a Bowmasters in hand, which is gonna suck for our Strangleroot but we can at least save our insect tokens with the Pendelhaven. Bowmaster number 2, yep. That's fine. We can't stop that, fortunately. We can actually save both here, so I think I'm going to do that. We'll flash in our own Bowmaster. Wait, if you mill a Grist, you get another loyalty counter? Yes, sir. It says repeat the thing. It says, hold on one second. It says, if an insect was milled this way, put a loyalty counter on Grist and repeat the process. So you do it, take it up again, do it again. I guess I'll let this happen so we can save our Bowmasters with the Pendelhaven in case they have a third one. Oh, I forgot to plus on my Grist, my bad. I got so excited. It's been so long, I forgot about that. Card's really good. All right, second Damnation. Sure. Annoying, but sure. Oh. Well, hello, Fulminator Mage. It's very nice to see you. So we're going to plus here. Mill a Court of Calling. Kind of wanted that, but we can just play... I guess it doesn't matter because all of our mana is black. Undo, we could go here, here, and here. Cool. No land drop from them is nice. We're putting them on a slow but steady clock. Oh, Cord is very nice. So let's start off with the plus, just in case they have any trickery in combat. Because now we can Cord for 4. Just get in there with the damage. Fourth land, sure. So they could have like a ring here, they could have third Damnation. Karn, that's fine. We can let this happen. They can go get their Habita Hibita, and then we can just play whatever. We can just Court for whatever at this point. I think we're fine. So we have 3. What are they gonna get here? Probably a 1 ring? 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 ring. So I think we have lethal here. Because we're gonna go get Queen Shelly. So we'll get the Queen Shelly, and then we'll go swing for 4, 5, 6, 7. And then ultimate with Grist. Attack, attack, attack. Then buff there. And then we ultimate. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Yes, sir. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh! This hand's kind of hot. This hand is missing, obviously, like a payoff like Grist or Yawgmoth, but I think this is fine to keep. We are on the draw. On the blind. Wooded Foothills, sure. Oh, and it was... If you want the card in your hand, you just put it on top of your library. Boom. Listen to your deck. What does it say? Yawgmoth's on top? Oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. So we're going to play the Halfling here. Always had it. Oh, always had it. So they might be getting a bolt here. If they do, oh well. Steam vents. Okay, yeah, so this looks like Murktide. Halfling, goodbye. Rhinos, okay. Oh yeah, because Wooded Foothills, yeah. Wooded Foothills. Rhinos. Might be getting iced here. No, okay. So, unfortunately, we don't have double black. We need the halfling to live. So, let's see. Maybe just go fetch shock, play out both of our 1-drops. They might have another removal spell. If they do, oh well. Island cycling. Hopefully we can land a Yawgmoth next turn. Hopefully we can dodge the subtlety, but we'll see. We'll see if we're that lucky. Looks like a violent outburst. Board is an excellent pickup here, so let's try to stick the Yawg. If it gets subtlety, we're just putting it right back on top. It does stick, so we're just gonna pass now. We have to be careful. We have to be mindful of Tidebinder. They're probably just gonna violent outburst at the end step here. Which main phase 2, sure. Ah, they have fire. Okay, that's annoying. So do I want to draw a card here? I think I do. Let's just sacrifice here. Okay, there we go. So let that happen. Another Wooded Foothills. They just pass. Okay. Ooh, do I want to play Yawg here or do I want to wait? I mean, we have to play the Yawg if I have a halfling. But I could like also wait and play Bowmasters and Wall of Roots. I kind of want to develop my board before playing another Yawgmoth. I'm just worried that if they ever take out the halfling, it's going to be an issue. So I think I'm just going to play out Wall here. Like, I kind of want to have a more developed board before putting Yawg into play. Yeah, if this is a subtlety, oh well. Sure, dude, you got it. Whatever. Do we want this? I think we do want it, because it's just really good. Put that on top. And then I guess we can just run out the Bowmasters right now. I guess I could have like baited them into attack, or I could have attacked with Young Wolf, but I kind of want to keep my Young Wolf. Okay. 5 Manar. They don't attack, so that's telling me that they don't have Violent Outburst. So what do they just do? They just have like another subtlety or another force? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think this is what I'm gonna do here. What, they have ice? Got me stopped at my upkeep. Fire. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Guess they're just doing that to stop me from playing Yawgmoth, which is really heads up play for them. Cool. Just play out the wall that they know about. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. If they killed our halfling, then it was kind of unfortunate. But they had the subtlety anyway, so they were gonna always kill our halfling, or they were always gonna prevent us from casting Yawgmoth there, even if I played it first instead of the wall. So now we have a wall. We can chord for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get a grist. We can get another mana dork. I'll just probably get another mana dork for Yawgmoth. Because I think we can't give them too much time here. So I think just chording for 1 is fine. Because we need to try to get Yawgmoth on the field. Why did I chord for Yawg in response? Because we had a Yawg in my hand, and I wanted to use my chord for something else. I could have. It would have been fine to do that. Alright, so let's do this. 3. Let's do this into the force. Missed. Sure. Alright, they have 1 card in hand. And that land was on top the whole time. The land was on top the whole time. I had it there. It was planned. I'm gonna get that. You have 2 mana. What do you have? Fire. Sure. You got it, dude. Whatever. Don't think I need to... I don't want to sack my wall here, so I'll pass the turn to them. I'll give them another draw step. We already played a land for turn. There's nothing we could have really done there anyways, so it's fine. They're attacking now. Sure. So this tells us that they drew a violent outburst, maybe? Maybe they're just trying to race us. Okay, another young wolf. Cool, so I'll start with that. That sticks, okay. Play a spike feeder. Target here, sacrifice. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Wrap it up. Rhinos. Cool, cool. So we'll bring in all this. We'll bring in the double shallot. Oh! Fighter escort. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I will bring in those. I think that's it. Yeah. We take out 2 Cauldron. We take out 2 Bowmaster. And then also Grist. Run it back. I guess Spike Feeder loses equity with having 2 things. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think taking out Spike Feeder is fine. All right. I mean, this hand has a great defensive plan, but then it doesn't do anything. So I think we're going to ship this one back. This is much better. So with a hand like this, I think we can throw back the Bowmasters, and then kind of we can play on the strength of Chord and Wall of Roots and Grist. They're fetching. Forest. Okay, they're just going for that right off the bat. Sure. Keep that in mind. Just get a fetch land in play there. So I'm gonna, depending on what they play next turn, mana wise, I might do a little heads up play around ice by not fetching until my next turn. We'll see what they do. Misty Rainforest, sure. Yeah, so I'm actually not going to fetch here. I'm just going to wait until my main phase. And then we can fetch here. We can, I think we can just get 2 basics. We get Forest and Swamp. Or no, wait, we do we need 1, 2. I guess I could just shock right now. So we'll just shock, we'll just play out the Wall of Roots. And then I'm actually not going to use the Wall of Roots mana to play Yawgmoth here because we want to keep Wall of Roots at 5 mana. We want to keep it at 5 if we can help it. I don't think playing a Yawgmoth here really is going to matter too much, I don't think. It doesn't change. I mean, it gives us an extra chord, but I think we should be fine. Looks like they have a Shardless Agent here. So they have Brotherhood's End, Endurance, Lorien Revealed, Shauna's Tidebinder, Dead Gone. Okay. Another Forest. So we can play Grist here. I mean, if we play Grist... See if they have a Subtlety. Cool. So I'm actually going to plus on Grist here. Could like play Young Wolf and then down take out one of the Rhinos, but I think if we can distract them with a Grist, if they want to go for the Grist and kill it, that's fine. Let's see what they do. Alright, so both are coming at Grist. So that's actually fine. I'm just going to block here instead. Eat land. They have a violent... Well, I was gonna get a Yawgmoth, but if I don't stop this, then we're just dead. This kind of sucks, but I think I'm going to have to do this. I mean, if they have a force, then we probably just lose. Oops. We can tap like this. Do it for 2. Okay, resolve. So we get the Soulless Jailer. Anger of the Gods, goddamn. So now they can't cast the suspended spell, and if they go to their next turn, they also can't cast the one that's coming down. Cool. So we basically got rid of 2 of their Rhinos. Or, oh no, the other one's in their deck still. So we got rid of, yeah, we got rid of one of their things. So we can block here and here. They have 3 cards in hand. If they have another Violent Outburst, it's all kind of bad, but we'll see what happens. They have a burn spell for the Soulless Jailer. No, they're killing the wall. Okay, that's fine. It's interesting that they're killing the wall and they're not killing the thing that's shutting off their cascade. Alrighty, so let's go to our turn. Another Young Wolf is cool. Play that. I don't want to draw a card yet. I'm going to wait until their turn because they could have the Tidebinder and stifle us. So I'm just going to play it a little bit safe here. They're fetching, sure. So let's see, if we take 4. So I'm gonna actually block 1 and 1 here, just in case they have like an anger, because we saw Anger of the Gods, we saw Brotherhood's End, so I'm gonna block like this, just in case they want to go for that. Then it kills the Rhinos too. I don't think they are. I think we'll just take the damage. So we go to 5. Always yield. Ah. That's the downside of this card. I forgot about that. It's fine. Alright, another land. Okay. Unlucky. Wild Pain, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Maybe should have courted for Yawgmoth instead there. Hindsight, hindsight. We're going to be playing first. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? I mean, this hand's not bad. I think we can rock with this hand. We got Wall of Roots to defend. We got Legion's End. We got Cauldron. I think it's okay. I think... I kind of want to lead on Cauldron instead of Wall of Roots, maybe? Because then we can... Next turn, the following turn, we can play Grist and then uptick, and then maybe hit something. We'll see. Fetching immediately. So they have an Island Cycler. Or they're just fetching to get out of the way. Oh, they have the Rhinos, that's right. To spend that baby. Sure. Not better upkeep. So we're going to play Pendelhaven here to play around Fire Ice. I guess it doesn't matter if we play a Swamp or Pendelhaven because then we won't have the mana to do Grist if they ice us. Oh! So good. We are missing the black for that though, so it's not that good at the moment. But I think we're just going to stick with the plan. We're going to go for a Cauldron here. Just sticks right away. Okay. So if they ice us on our turn, then we can just play a Wall of Roots instead. It'll be fine. So it looks like that's what they have. Ice. Holy fuck. It took him that long. Can I go to my turn now? I thought there was a B. Sorry. I didn't think they were going to take that long. Wall of Roots. opponent had to make absolutely sure the correct move was to tap down the forest instead of the fancier forest. True. I'll make him use his Pendelhaven on his Wall of Roots. They also had a tough choice of casting Eyes versus not casting Eyes. Yes, that's why it was a very hard decision. Very hard. Should I stop my opponent's turn 3 play and draw a card? Or should I instead do nothing? Oh my god, this thing. What do you want? Boy. Pretty much 1,000 different realities just went through and calculated when you think about it. True. Actually true. Baby. It's pretty good. Do I want to run that out right now? I think I want to run out Grist first. See if they have let's see if they have a subtlety. I don't want to play Yawg just with Wall of Roots. I could obviously I could do this and play Yawgmoth, but then if I play Yawgmoth following it up. So they could have a Tidebinder here. Thoughts on playing more copies of Shieldred versus Rhinos? It's not bad. So we're gonna plus here, see if they have the Tidebinder. They do have the Tidebinder. Fringe. It's actually fine because then we have Yawgmoth, so at least they didn't use it on Yawgmoth. So then we'll shock here, play out the Young Wolf. Why are you crying? I already fed you. I already fed you. Island cycling main phase. Okay. Old Scam versus Rhino strat was just jam more Shieldreds. Yeah, it just sucks drawing multiple. I guess if you're playing a Eldritch Evolution version, it's better. It's going at us, right? I think we just take 3 here. This is fine. I don't want to put my Wall of Roots in danger. I don't want to chump luck with Young Wolf just yet, because I want to get some value out of it, if I can. Ooh, hello Shieldred. Speak of the devil, and she shall appear. I think we're going to do Shieldred first, just in case they have a subtlety. Then they have to pitch a card to get it out of their hand. Also, it blocks better versus Rhinos. It does stick, but they might have another Tidebinder. But honestly, if they have another Tidebinder, it's kind of fine. Because Shieldred is just going to be a blocker first. They have a thingy here. Oh, you chode. It's pretty gross. Yeah, here come the Rhinos. So do I block? No, I still want to keep my wall for one more turn. We do have the Legion's End, which is nice, but now they have like counter magic up. It's not gonna be that great. Cord is cool. There'd be Rhinos in these parts, yes sir, unfortunately. So let's see if this resolves. Probably not going to. Evening streamer. Yes. What are they doing? They're killing the creature. Okay. Aggressive. So 5-head. Yeah, I guess. So now I will block with the Wall of Roots. I don't want to block with the Yawgmoth because I need to use the land for Cord. So I'm assuming here they're going to use this removal spell to take out the wall. Yeah, so that's fine, but then going to try to... Oh! Hey, always Drake. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate you. So now we're going to try to Cord here. 2. So I think I'm just going to go for the high upside here. Okay, nope, it's going to get countered. Never mind. Oh, sure, that's fine. Alright, what do they got? Alright, well, Rhinos is fine. So they have Dead Gone, and another Tie-Bite. 2 Subtleties are in their deck, and an Anger. Okay, so it's hopefully unlikely that they have another Subtlety in their hand plus a pitch card, but we'll see. And they don't have red mana up anymore, so hopefully we can stick Hapatra here and then follow it up with Yawgmoth. Oh, I took a lot more damage than I thought I was. Oh, because of the Violent Outburst. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we might be dead here, unfortunately. We can't kill this. Always yield. Oh, wait, now hold the phone. Actually, it might not be over just yet. Always yield. We have to go to 3, which is kind of scary, but I think we just have to do that. So we have to... Let's see, what do we have to do here to survive? Maybe we have to kill this. And then we play a land for turn. We play Halfling. And then we down tick. I'm just saying they won't unban 20 because unfun play patterns, Violent Outburst, and Shardless feel unfun. True. I mean, I feel like Shardless is fine. Violent Outburst, I don't think is okay. But it's whatever. Take out one of those. And hopefully, maybe we stabilize. How many Dead Gods have they used? They've used 2. I mean, we've seen 2. Oh no, Dead God doesn't go face, right? How many Fire Ices have they used? They've used 1. So they could be holding on to another one here. Okay, they just have 2 in their hand actually. Okay. Yep. Alright. Game number 4 here. We're going to be on the play this time. Would you like to play first? Yes, sir. Boom, let's get it. What do we got? Oh, man. If this had another land, this would be really good, but we cannot keep this. Got a mulligan. Oh, much better. Love this. So we can play a little risky. I think because we have Wall of Roots and Halfling, we can play a little risky. We're going to keep this, put back Beseiju. Hammer is absolutely awful for them. Tron, Murktide, I think Coffers. Oh, Hammer. Okay, that makes sense. Because we have Twilight Mire here, we can just fetch for a forest, play the Halfling, pass the turn. Tron, Merc, I think Coffers. With Tidebinder, Tron is not bad anymore. Murktide stalls with Shredder. Ooh, what is this? Oh, baby! Oh, give me that matchup. Oh, Esper. Oh, my Esper Sentinel is safe in the new meta with Fury gone. Have you heard of a card called Orcish Bowmaster? I'm sorry, opponent. Now I go 1, 2, buckle my shoe for a wall of roots. And then we go 3, 4, ruin your entire day. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I didn't say that. One, two. No, that's my set. Sure. That's A-okay with me. This hand was kind of... This was like just an insane draw from our hand. And now we have Chord of Calling up to get a thingy. Get Hapatra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We have to sacrifice. I guess that's fine. I guess we could just pass. I mean, I don't need to kill this right now. Just be very reactive as to what they're doing. I don't know what they could play here to really blow us out. White, blue. Oh, what? You're playing the red. Oh. Yep. Mantis Rider's good. So I'm just gonna let them draw a card here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Purposely not pay. Well, I wasn't planning on it. We get a Hapatra, and we just ruin their day. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm evil. I'm evil now. This is my evil arc. Cool. Just play this, and then just run out. String of Rootgeist. Are we the baddies? No. We're the heroes. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, nice. Don't worry, guys. With Fury bans, Humus's unbanned creature decks are playable again. True. Yes, bring them out, please.
I have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts.
So in this matchup, you actually take out the Soul Cauldrons. You just want to bring in... We're assuming they're playing Aether Vials, so we bring in Haywire Might. Bring in all the removal. I don't think we need to bring in Force or Terra Sunder. We should be okay like this. Might, then Shield, then we take out the Cauldrons, we take out... Spike Feeder. Probably not where we want it. Not with the Cauldrons in. Give me 1 second, I need to use the restroom real quick. Oh! Alright. Back. Ooh. Yeah, heroes. He's definitely the good guy. He's a doctor. He's a physician. So this hand is kind of awkward. We have good removal. We're missing mana. Double Yawgmoth. We don't have double black. It's like really close. If we draw any green creature or any green land, or if we draw any land, basically this hand's fine, and we're on the draw. I think we can keep this. Yep, there's the Aether Vial that we figured they were going to bring in. Okay, so there's the Young Wolf. So now this hand is a lot better now because we can cast our Chord. Orcs were the good guys in Lord of the Rings too, right? Yeah. See, look at them. They look so nice. Right? What are you doing, buddy? White, black. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I see you. Shield is also definitely good, right? Yes. So this is a bit awkward because this gives hexproof indestructible. So I guess I go to combat. I try to bait with Bowmaster. Oh, wow, you really? Okay. You gotta get an Overgrown Tomb here. So I know that they can sacrifice their their thing to fizzle this. 1. Oh, okay. So they can sacrifice this to fizzle the draw, but then we trade. Okay, so they didn't do that. So I needed to get that off the field so I can resolve a Legion's End eventually. Because if I targeted that with Legion's End, they could just sacrifice it and fizzle it. So we need to get that off the field. Land. Blue. Is this the bounce creature? Or is this the... Yeah, Reflector Mage. Return target creature an opponent controls. Oh, sure. Take that one. I didn't even want that one. Land here is an excellent draw. So I think we're just going to develop our board out here. And then we'll play Strangleroot Geist. And then we can hold up a cord for 1. And then we can get a Mana Dork. And we should be good to go. So the question is here, if they activate Vial, do I want to play around Thalia? Like what are their 2-drops? Their 2-drops are like Thalia, the Thalia's Lieutenant, that thing that they just played. I think I am gonna play around it, just in case. Because then it just makes our hands slower, but I think I'm just gonna go for it now. So just cord for 1. Just going to get a halfling. And let's see if my prediction was correct. Was not? Okay, that's fine. We can just yield through the end step here. And then if our halfling lives, then we should be pretty good. I draw a card, sure. Oh, we get a trigger. I'll just shoot that at them. Activate, sure. Let's say I have something on 3 again. They have another Reflector Mage. Ah, okay. Well, that's annoying. Just trying to play around one thing, I got punished. But it's okay. So we could just take 4 here. It's not that big a deal. They're not playing anything I can hit with Legion's End, which is unfortunate. Vesper Sentinel, sure. Oh. Another Bowmasters. So I guess I Bowmaster. Oh, I can't play this thing. So I could play Legion's End, pay for it, but they have this thing. This thing's so annoying. It's not even that good right now. So I guess I just pass turn here. Just hold up Bowmasters plus Pendlehaven activation. Ooh, nice land. Mantis Rider, sure. It's not that scary. So I have no cards in hand. Hanging free. So let's see, what do we want to do here? So I can go to... Okay. We're going to go to blocks. We'll block here. We'll block here. So this, if they sacrifice their thing, that's fine. We'll flash into Bowmasters. We're drawing a card. Do this now. So then trigger on the stack, we can ping that. If they want to sacrifice their creature, that's fine. They do sacrifice it, sure. So we fizzle, one of the Orcish Bowmaster triggers fizzle, that's fine, but then we also have this one that's coming in. And then we can just ping them. So we take just 3? Yeah, then we can, unfortunately we don't get to kill this. Wait, how's this not, oh, reading the card explains the card. Hexbook indestructible. Another Yawgmoth. So I think we just play out the Halfling and the Yawgmoth because we just want blockers right now. Halfling, and we don't want to really pay for, they have 1 card in hand, so Legion's End doesn't do much here, so we'll just do this. So really the only threat that they have is the Mantis Rider that we have to be careful of, but everything else we can deal with. Shieldred's also definitely good. Yes! She's very nice. She's mom. Yawgmoth is dad. Shieldred is mom. It's fine. Another land, sure. I'll just get in for 3 in the air. That's fine. Hey, look. There she is. So to play around another Reflector Mage, I guess I'll just play out Yawgmoth first, so we can deal with the Mantis Rider as well. Shieldred isn't mom, she's Dominaria. Think about it more, kind of wonder if the Delight Halflings have Stockholm Syndrome. Oh yeah, true. So we'll see what they do here. Green. Ignobly, sure. Hey, I have that card. Another land. Is that their last card in hand? I don't know why they played that out. They kind of just showed us that they had nothing. So I guess before combat we'll just sacrifice here so they don't get an exalted trigger. Dom, Ma, Mary, yes. Always yield. And then if they want to go to combat, that's fine. They have nothing in hand, so I don't need to do anything crazy here. We're just gonna play Shieldred next turn to win. Go to 3. And then we just play Big Mama. Oh, I guess they have Aether Vial. That is true. Draw is fine. So I'm gonna hit OK. I'm gonna ping both at the Mantis Rider because it's the only thing that we can't block. Don't want to activate anything right now, only if they do something. So then we can just target here, sacrifice here. Sure, what do you got? Okay. Is your list you're playing? Is the list you're naming post bans, or are you planning on shifting anything? Well, so hold on. Let me go through this. Let me go through this turn, and then I'll answer you. So I'll target here, sacrifice here. I just need to do the clicking portion of the let me do the clicking segment of the match, and then I will get back to you. 1 second. basically just searching for a chord here. This thing also has flying, which is annoying. And there's the chord. So then now we can, I mean, they have nothing, right? So we can just do this. 3, 4, 5. Chord. I'm not paying. Nope. Get Zulaport. And then we just win from here. So we just target here, sacrifice here. Put these on the stack. Always yield. Opponent still wants us to go through the motions. That's totally fine. I'm very familiar with clicking. Nice. Got it. Evil. All right. Sorry. Let me see. So when you say death and taxes, do you mean like Leon and Arbiter, Stoneforge Mystic, that sort of thing? Did you see Dino's Yawg list earlier? I did not. Oh, Dino has a Yawg list now? The scam player has a Yawg list? Oh, interesting. Interesting how that works out. See, we got a shock here. Our Halfling might get removed, but this has the highest upside of playing a Grist on turn 2. Bingo. Oh yeah, my bad. I have a friend named Dino, so I read that as Dino. But I know who you're talking about. Goodbye, Halfling. Stoneforge, Solitude, Ranger Captain. Dismember. Holy shit. Okay, so this is whatchamacallit? Death Shadow. Yeah, so I guess Wild Pain, any like artifact removal is really good. So Force, like what you have Force, you have Terra Sunder, you have Haywire Might, like because they're really heavy on artifacts with Aether Vial, Cauldra, and all that. So that's good. All right, Thoughtseize, take the Grist, it's fine, whatever. How would you tech for the mirror? I expect Yawg is probably going around 15 to 20%. So if we're teching for the mirror, I think Scavenging Ooze might come back to the mix. I think that'd be fun. Teching for the mirror, what else do I want to think? Scavenging Ooze, I think, is fine to bring back. Just have extra hate for the mirror. Because it's Scavenging Ooze has great equity, being able to like fight Cauldron as well. I don't know. Maybe. Oh no, I'd have to think about it. We can play Yawgmoth here. 1 to 2 Dothy. Ooh, hey, that's pretty good. Can I share the tweet link? Sure, you can click on. You can send it. Thoughts on Necromentia? I hate that card. What about 1 to 2 Dothy for the mirror? Necro is a huge trap. It's almost close to active lead. Yes. In the you can't bring in Necromentia in the mirror because of Cauldron. Like what if your opponent just has if you get, let's say you Necromentia someone, you take all their Yawgs, and then later in the game they kill your Yawgmoth and they take it with the Cauldron. Your Necromentia did nothing. So let's go to combat first. Theory crafted a Yawg list with Demonic Tutor and extra trophy, but we do it. For one, I welcome the Yawg over this guy. This scam player thinks he can become one of us now. After going through scam, playing Grief, scamming Fury, and he thinks he can just walk on over. It's fine. You can come in here. It's okay. We accept all. We're very accepting, very loving of the community. Come on in. So you played scam. Don't do it again. Better not do it again. What is this? Eldritch. Bowmaster, Strangleroot Geist, 2 Cauldron. Yeah, this list is fine. You could run something like this. You could take out... Ooh, no Hapatra. No Hapatra? Megamind meme? No Hapatra? That's fine. Some people like Hapatra, some people don't. I think we can... Let's see, do I want to play Grist? I don't know what we're up against. But we don't have... They don't have the thing. They don't have... What's that card called? Drown in the Lock? Okay, but they do have Counterspell, sure. You got it. He is like DT and doesn't like Hapatra. Well, I mean, he built the deck with Demonic Tutors, so it makes sense. That's okay. I mean, some people like Hapatra. I love Hapatra. I think the card's awesome. Some people also don't like Hapatra, and I understand why they don't like it, but I'm a big Hapatra stan. Ooh, Yawgmoth, hello, hello. So, this is kind of awkward because if I fetch here, it turns on Drown in the Lock, and then if we play Yawgmoth, we just get super blown out. So I kind of want to just play... They've been missing land drops. I kind of just want to play Catacombs and then pass the turn here. Waiting to pay costs. I like that list, but I want to add up the Hapatra, Death Shadow. So we knew it was Death Shadow, sure. I want to add Hapatra. I was thinking cutting a Geist, but also I like 2 guys with Evolution. Well, you just cut you would just cut one of the Evolutions then. So we can just do this. So we're gonna chord for 1. Oops. Don't know how to tap my mana. So we chord for 1, we get a halfling. So then they have to kill the halfling, or else it's just uncounterable. And then we can pretty much play Yawg freely. That was a really good draw. So now we can go here, 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 here. Let me actually play the Young Wolf first. I'm doing this to play around a Fatal Push. So that way, if they do have a Fatal Push, then we can still draw a bunch of cards here. So it looks like they're going to counter this, which makes sense. But I'd rather have them counter this than Fatal Push our Yawgmoth. Sure. Yep, so there's the counterspell that we knew about, and then we can play Yawgmoth here. And we can pass the turn. We already played a land for turn, right? Oh no, did we? No, we did not. But I don't want to draw right now. I think we're fine to pass the turn here and just be reactive to what they do. Yeah, I don't like playing with less than 6 Undying creatures. So I think 4 Young Wolf at 2 Strangleroot Geist is my preference. Playing like only, I see some people only playing Young Wolf or playing like only 1 Strangleroot Geist. It's like, I don't know about that. It's a little too sketch for me. I like that. I'm comfortable at 6. So if we can stick this Zulaport Cutthroat next turn, we're in a pretty good spot. We just have to kind of play through what they have here. They've already used 2 of their counter spells. They could have a Drown in the Lock. They could have a lot of stuff here. Oh! Ants111. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I think 5 is pretty reasonable if you have Hapatra as a sort of pseudo 6th. Yeah, but Hapatra is not like a pseudo 6th because you need another creature to like have her as an undying creature. So I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Just chump block. So this means that they have another Death Shadow. And then we can just... There's no trample effect in blue-black, right? They're not gonna freaking like Teamer Battle Rage, Exile Simian Spirit Guide, freaking Teamer Battle Rage my ass, right? They could just have a Bowmasters here. Maybe that's what they're holding up. Dress down. Yeah, but dress down doesn't give trample, so we already blocked, so we're fine with a dress down. Fatal push on my halfling. Okay. So I guess since that's gonna be out of there. Ooh, hello, Spike Feeder. I miss Prosperous Ink. I know, me too. I love that card. Okay, so then they have a Bowmaster here. Is that what that means? It's just a solid guy. He's just a good guy all around. So this is interesting. I guess we can attack first, right? So let me think here. So we attack first. If they have a Bowmaster, it's fine. But if we attack and they don't do anything, then we can just double proliferate and win. I guess I wouldn't even do that. I think I would just go to combat. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It just depends on what they do here. They have nothing. No way they don't have anything there. What? So I could have proliferated, but I don't think I want to because I want to hold up. I want to play Spike Feeder and then play the Zulaport. And then if Zulaport sticks, then we win. Okay. They know about the Zulaport too, so they could be playing around it. Yeah, so that's counterspell number 3. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh, I wouldn't say just yet. It's not over just yet. Could get blown out by a removal spell here. Just kidding. So I just send all and hope for the best. Do they have the third fatal push? No, they have. Oh, they've only used one. So do I want to send everyone? So if they have a fatal push, they use it on my. They block the 2 things. Yeah, I get blown out so hard if they have a fatal push here. Oh man, this is kind of hard. They have 1 black up. Do I want to send all? I think I play the Wall of Roots first. Let's play Wall of Roots. Well, this is game 1. I don't have any removal. I think I'm gonna go for it. Show me the fatal push. Let me see it. Hey, you didn't have it. You didn't have it. Just go for it. Hey, sometimes you just gotta go for it. If they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't. You make them have it. You can't always be scared in situations like that. So I think we'll bring in these. Legion's End is actually kind of spicy versus Death Shadow, huh? We'll give it a try. I don't like that it's a sorcery, but I think it's still fine. And they can bring in double Endurance, and we should be fine. We take out Ignobly, we take out one chord. Boom. Spike Feeder. Probably take out Wall of Roots. Probably take out Spike Feeder. I mean, the life gain is nice, but I think you don't necessarily need it. Take out one of those, and then probably take out... Shield is probably pretty good. We can try him on a Grist, it's fine. Endurances? Yeah. Sorry for the sidetrack, but what's the tune? I dig it. It's called... The one that's playing right now is Swing Theory by Quickly. This is a royalty-free music playlist on Spotify. Endurances... Oh, yeah. They're already in there. Sorcery against Counterspell deck is kind of sketchy. It is, but the upside is really good. Oh, I see. This hand is quite slow. They're not going to be playing their shadows too early, I don't think, unless they're fetching and shocking aggressively. We'll try it. Limit test. We're going to limit test it. I'm probably going to regret this, but it's fine. Okay, that's a good draw. Did I... Okay, I did. I was wondering if I brought in Fatal Push. Can't spell Pierce Ghost, but they might have Stern Scolding, but who knows? Does scam them. Oh, they definitely still have it. Stern Scolding counters every... Fun fact, Stern Scolding counters everything in Yawgmoth aside from Shieldred and Endurance. So, it's pretty good against us. I don't like the card. But I guess that's what we get for getting Halfling. So, I guess it's fine. I'll get a Halfling. We get the best mana dork ever printed. You get, besides Deathrite Shaman, you get 1 mana counterspell. Great offer. They kept it on top. They thought for a while about that one. We have nothing to hold up here, so we can pass the turn. Bringing in Veil of Summer might be good if these blue-black decks start showing up again. Ooh, Dothy Voidwalker. Well, hello. I'd like to introduce you to a little thing called Legion's End. I should have fetched before, but it's fine. Hashtag bag tastes true. So we'll play out the land here, and then I'll play out my favorite spell. Okay, damn it. So we didn't get another death. We didn't get another thing, but we took out these. They do have 2 Death Shadows in their hands, so we got to be careful about that. What set does that swamp happen to be from? I believe it's Portal. No, I might be. I'm wrong about that. Hold on, I'll get the name for you. There's no way for it to tell me here, right? No, oh my god, they drew it to another one. Disgusting. So if we play, the thing is they have they have the Stern Scolding up, so I can't really play out Grist here, so I'm just gonna run out the Halfling. They have to counter this, because if they don't, then our things are uncounterable. Yep. And then we can just play this. They don't have that. So I guess I just on their upkeep flash in Bowmasters. I'm not going to target them because it turns on their Death Shadows. The Void Walker for no reason. I am looking for the set symbol. Is this Portal? I didn't think Portal was a black border. It is Portal. Young Wolf is cool, but Yawgmoth is cooler. So let's go to combat here. Actually, no. Let's not go to combat. Let's skip that. Go to main phase 2. So they have one mystery card in their hand. We know that they have Murktide Regent, Death Shadow, Death Shadow. So when you're in these spots versus Shadow decks, you don't want to be putting pressure on them. No problem. Unclear. You want them to be the ones making the first move. You don't want to be pressuring. There's certain spots where you can pressure their life total and where you don't want to be pressuring their life total. So in this specific spot, we know their whole hand aside from one card, right? So we know there's 2 Death Shadows in their hand. We want them to just stay there as long as possible. And we want them to be as small as possible as well. So right now, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait. I will kill their Void Walker if they attack with it. So they drew a land, okay. So Void Walker's getting in, so I'm going to take this out because I don't like the card. They have a what? Bowmaster? Oh, they have a Tidebinder. Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad. Actually, it's not that bad because we do have a Grist. That's not the worst. So then that means we have to... What? What do I want to do here? I guess I want to make the shadows smaller still. So we know their whole hand now. So I guess I'll still just do this because the next on our next turn we can go Grist. We can go Grist down tick. Or do I want to wait? Hold on. Because then if I go Grist down tick, sacrifice the Bowmasters, take out the shadow. Yeah, that's what I want to do instead, actually. So this is fine. We take 3. So then we know their whole hand. It's 2 Death Shadows, Murktide Regent. So they're going to play one of the shadows now as a 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. So we go to our turn. Okay, a little awkward. We'll play out Grist. Down tick, sacrifice here, take out the Tidebinder. Play out Young Wolf. Their hand is Murktide, Shadow, Mystery card. They can play Murktide. We'll see what happens. God, them drawing the second Doppy after using Legion and was very unfortunate. But you usually want to deal with Doppy Voidwalker right away as a Yawgmoth deck, because secretly, Doppy Voidwalker was one of the best cards against us when Scam was a deck. One second. My dog is freaking. What? Opponent is thinking. So their hand is 1 Shadow, 1 Murktide, 1 Mystery card. The Murktide could be a 5/5. That's not that bad. They're going at Grist. We can't stop that, so we'll just let that happen. I kind of want to draw another card before I decide what I do here with Yawgmoth. Another Voidwalker. Oh my god, it's so gross. It's fine. And they play the Murktide Regent. Alright, we need something hot here. I mean, that's a card. So let's target here, sacrifice Yawgmoth. Always yield. Okay, there we go. That's action. So I think I want to play Wall of Roots. Let's float the mana. Target the other Voidwalker, sacrifice the Wall of Roots. We drew a land, perfect. So now we can go here, here. Proliferate. Discard the extra Boseiju. Oops, undo. Oh, wait. Yeah, discard Boseiju. Always yield here. So then target here, here, kill those. And then... So they only have 1 card in hand, just another Death Shadow. I mean, we either take 5 from the Murktide, or we just take 5 right now. I think we're going to take 5 right now. Or I could discard Yawgmoth. I guess this is one instance where Go for the Throat would be better than Bitter Triumph. I mean, a second Yawgmoth is only really good if they have removal. So I guess we can discard it. So target there, discard here. Alrighty. Okay, we've stabilized the board. So we need to make it... We need them to not draw a fetch land. Or a shock land. Okay. So we take 4. So now we need to draw a heater. There's the other Death Shadow, yep. Alright, now we need like a removal spell. We need like another creature. Okay, that's a creature. David Soup, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So... It's gonna make it a little awkward. This is gonna seem weird, but I'm just gonna do this main phase to play around a counterspell. Gonna target them. Alright, things are gonna get a little weird here. It all depends on what they draw. If they draw another land, if they draw another shock land, then it gets pretty bad. Oh, paying cost. Okay, well that's fine. The redraw. They've been a Murktide, okay. Draw a card, interesting, okay. I guess that might turn on a Fatal Push if they drew a Fatal Push. Ah, okay, well that's pretty bad. Wait a minute. So unfortunately we have to double block here. So block. And then we can target here, sacrifice here. Oh.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
I guess we can just target... Is this 5? I don't think we can kill them. No, I can't shoot them. I can't shoot them. I have to make it smaller. So I just shoot that one. So we can save Yawgmoth here. But then we go to 1. I think we have to do that. Do we have to? I mean, if we don't, it's like we have a Bowmaster in play or we have a Yawgmoth in play. I think I'd rather have a Yawgmoth in play. Oh! Hey! Put one on the chart for Hagara Mauling. Hello, hello.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present.
Well, hold on. We'll wait to see if it gets counterspelled for... Oh, damn. Okay, damn.
Just let it happen. Could be a new shirt at the men's store, a catnap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee.
Alright, well, we got to pass turn here.
Like Christmas.
Upkeep. We're going to do this here.
Man, that is the spot. Nothing like a great cup of black coffee.
Oh, maybe I should have done it on their turn. I guess I wanted them to... Yeah, I guess this does turn on Fatal Push. Maybe I should have done it on my turn instead. I mean, they had mana up, so either way, I guess they would have had Fatal Push either way. But if they draw it right now, then punishes us. We can't cord here. No, yeah, you're probably right. So I probably should have cracked the... I should have cracked this before. Okay. Hmm. I mean, we have to block. We already know what they're gonna do. So Endurance wouldn't have mattered because we wouldn't have been able to play it because we needed to use the removal spell on the other thing. So don't think it would have changed much there. Okay, another peat land. So they have 1 card in hand. Do I want to just cord now? Do I want to endurance? So let me think here. So cord for 2. We can't use peatland, so it's essentially a cord for 2. We get Bowmasters. It's kind of hard. I guess we do this. We just do it now. If they have a counterspell, we were going to lose either way. Yeah, they had a counterspell. Okay. Close game, close game. We're going to game 3 now. God, the Dothy Voidwalkers being drawn after the Legion's End was pretty brutal. It's weird. I haven't seen a Bowmaster from them. So they have the. I think it's fine to take one grist out, or it's to keep one grist out because they have the Tidebinder that we know about now. I think the only thing that would make this hand better would be a Cauldron. That'd be really good. Rex Sage is also good. I like Haywire Might. Haywire Might still has, you know, upside, being able to exile things and gain life. But Rex Sage is good to be playing around Cursed Totem for sure. Goodbye, Halfling. Oh, okay. Speak and you shall receive. Well, we're going to be playing that first. I was going to play Bowmasters, but I kind of like this more. So we're going to just yield here. No reason to do it just yet. Oh, I have a stop at upkeep still. Yeah, it doesn't punish them for playing Preordain here, but I think it's better to just resolve the Cauldron first. Hammer runs 3 totem. Okay, then maybe I'm bringing in another force then. So I'm actually going to just exile stuff from their graveyard here. Not going to do anything just yet. Ooh, okay, so I'm not going to play Grist here because I don't want to play into a you know the one. So I'm just gonna simply do nothing and then wait to see what my opponent does. Voidwalker, sure. So interesting. Let me think here. So if I play Bowmasters and it doesn't get countered here, then next turn I can. Okay, they're showing that they have a Stern Scolding. I'm going to take the bait and go for this here. Oh, okay, cool. So I will just ping them. I know it does put them into Death Shadow range, but I think that's fine. So that happens. I want to have the. I'm doing this to get the Halfling. I'll put the counter on the Bowmasters. Looks like they have like a Lightning Bolt here or something, even though we haven't seen Lightning Bolt in any of the games. Wreck being portable, instant speed versus totem is big, catches some opponents off guard. That is true. I miss Outland Liberator. I love that card. I love the day night. I love the backside. So here, interesting. I mean, we could just play Grist here and downtick. Take out the Voidwalker, save the Bitter Triumph for something else. I think I like that. I don't think I'm going to be attacking this turn either, as they're Death Shadow deck, right? So, oops. Black, green. I think we want to play Grist. We're gonna just downtick, take out the Adathi. They could have a subtlety here, that's fine if they do. Okay, they don't. So we're gonna go to here. We'll sacrifice that Orc Army token and take out the Voidwalker. What happened to Outland Liberator? Is it not good anymore? The one ring happened. That's what happened. Because Haywire Might exiles and Outland Liberator does not, and also Haywire Might is 1 mana cheaper. So here, I think we're pretty safe to play the Wall of Roots. They could have a. I don't need to be holding up the Cauldron for anything here, and they could have a Murktide, so I'm just gonna take out one of their spells right now. Yeah, might also gains life. Yeah, the backside of Outland Liberator won me my Season 2 RCQ against Amulet in the finals. It was so good, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not good enough. Oh, so they have... Yeah, okay, so that was correct of me to go for that. They have no cards in hand left, though, and I'm feeling pretty good about our position here because we're going to play this. We're going to uptick here. Shield, okay, we kind of wanted that one, but it's fine. We're just going to flash in Bowmasters now before they do anything. We are going to ping them because they're under the pressure now. And then we can just do this. Bitter Triumph, pay 3 life, take out your Murktide Regent, and then we are good to go. I guess I can just main phase, take out this Wall of Roots, play around at removal. And the next turn we can just, if they swing with the Death Shadow, they're dead. So next turn we can just go down, take risk, take out your Death Shadow. We're in a pretty good spot right now. They can't attack yet. So they have to have something here because they're just dead otherwise. That's a good draw too. So we can just play the Zulaport. Yeah, there we go. Close it out. Very nice. 4-1. Feeling pretty good. Shadow W. Nice. Let's still feel solid. Only loss was to Rhinos. All right, let's open these chests. Chest gaming? What do we got? Show me. Oh! Progenitus! Progenitus, my favorite card. Favorite card. Love that card. Goddamn. Original from Conflux too. Yes, sir. 65 points. Cameron. Of course, we all know the character Cameron. Hello, Cameron. Journal. Identity Crisis. Exile all cards from target player's hand and graveyard. Lamau. Ooh, I love this thing. This like random 4-color, the Nephilims from Guild Pact. Very, very cool and creepy design. Unfortunately, never revisited. Unmasked. Legacy staple. Nice. Again, if you missed me at the beginning of the stream, I said I think this week I'm going to be taking it light with the streaming because, one, I have a lot of work, but then two, I have to start practicing for Atlanta for Pioneer. I was waiting until the ban list came around, so I'm going to be doing that off of stream because you don't want to see me play Pioneer on stream. Also, when I'm off of stream, I'm able to just go through games a lot faster. So I'm going to be doing that for the next week until Atlanta, but then we'll be back to normal schedule. I'll be uploading videos in the free time that I can have. I downloaded one of my VODs today, so I'll try to get that up on YouTube. But thank you all for coming by. I appreciate all the likes, follows, subs, comments. It's very fun chatting with you guys and playing with you guys. So you'll see me next time you see me, and I'll let you know. So thanks for coming by, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day. No, thank you, David. Oh, thank you for the follow.